Are you finally ready to make peace with food and fat and body image and your relationship at the table? Well, I'm here to help you in this new year finally make peace in your mind, which changes your thoughts, which changes your behavior, which changes your body, which changes your life. I've done that. I lost 100 pounds. And I wrote this book called PowerJournal, which combines meditation and journaling, the two tools that I've used to lose 100 pounds, be a guest on the Oprah Winfrey Show to celebrate my weight loss, and to embark on a lifelong, healthy lifestyle that continues today, more than 20 years after I lost all that weight. Today, I took a 3-mile jog and I just feel awesome. So, I want to share that success and triumph with you. And believe me, I'm coming from a place of extreme self hatred, of horrible self talk, of despair that had me considering taking my life at one point many years ago, abusing laxatives, doing all kinds of bad things that related to abusing food, which I considered my drug of choice. Now, I eat super healthy, I exercise, and I do all kinds of things in a day, including journaling and meditating that enable me to maintain my best health, my best mental balance, my best vitality, my best creativity and productivity for our business. And so I'm on a mission to help you. That's why this is day 2 of the Power Journal Challenge. I have been doing a few videos over the past few days where I announced that I'm guiding you through this 28-day challenge for weight loss, which isn't even about the food or the numbers on the scale. It's about your relationship with food and your mindset around it. And so that's when everything changes. When you change the way you think about food and your relationship with it, then you're able to make peace with it and embark on a journey that changes your body as a result and your life as well. So please let me help you. There's a couple ways you can go about doing this. You can order your workbook. It's on Amazon. You can get this little workbook, or you can get the ebook, or you can just follow along with me with a notebook or a laptop, whatever your device. Do it on your phone if you need to, but it will require some writing. So the Power Journal technique involves 4 things, as I've explained before on prior videos. Please do watch them. The thumbnails of those videos here on the channel show my before and after pictures. It shows me enormous and then wearing a bikini top and leggings during a bike ride. So please check that out. Um, the technique involves 4 things. One is setting the intention for what you're going to do. That's setting a goal. Number 2 is meditation, which I provide a meditation for weight loss here on the channel. So listen to that before every Power Journal exercise. The next one is intuitive writing, which is the act of writing in a meditative state when your intuition is speaking through your inner voice loudly and clearly and speaking your truth. Because when you get into a meditative state, it quiets all the noise and you can hear your inner truth that will guide you. And if you watch the show from last night, which was day 1, I explained how this inner voice guided me the first time to go plant-based, and I lost 2 pounds that first day. But it was only through listening to my inner voice, because I meditate and journal, that I heard that guidance, because that would not have been my choice to go plant-based. It was not something I was considering. In fact, I was about to eat some tuna fish at the moment. So anyway, please watch the other Power Journal videos that started a few nights ago and do the meditation. So the 4th tool is journaling, of course, because that's the act of completing each daily passage here. So Power Journal is all about taking 20 to 30 minutes each day It's not about the scale or the calories. It's about going within your mind and your heart, and your soul to explore, to discover why you have the relationship with food, fat, body image that you have, and how to heal that and release it. But first, you have to identify what's going on. So, what you do is you get into a quiet space and where you won't be disturbed for 20 or 30 minutes. You take your workbook or a notebook or your laptop with you. You get comfortable. You let everybody know you need your time to yourself. You turn off your devices. Then you open the book or you listen to me right now and well, you need your device to listen to me, but here we go. I will read you the question, or you can read the question in the book yourself for today's journal entry and voyage of self-discovery in meditation. So you read the question, then you listen to the meditation for weight loss here on the channel, which will guide you into a space inside yourself in an extremely relaxed state where you ask yourself the question. And I made it really lush. I made the meditation take you to a beautiful, beautiful place where you're free, a million miles away from anything and anybody, to ask yourself this question and find the answer. And then when the meditation is over, you take your pen and write in the book. You see we left lines here for you to write out all your answers, or you write it on your laptop, or you can even, if you don't like to write, you can just talk it into the recording app on your device, whatever you want. It's just the act of finding that information, answering the question, getting the answers. Because all these answers over 28 days are going to add up to the solution, the blueprint that is going to enable you to identify, heal, and release all the issues that have been causing your relationship with food and body image that have kept you unhappy and drawn you to this experience with me. Because here is a place where you can finally resolve it. I did it. I did it. I did it. I did it. And I'm on such a mission to help you do it as well. So again, go in a quiet place, listen, read the question from your workbook, or listen to me here on YouTube, and I'll tell you the question. Do the meditation on our channel, Meditation for Writers. Then in the meditation, remember the question, ask your inner voice to give you the answers. While still in an extremely relaxed meditative state, your intuition is going to be amplified and speaking to you, speaking your truth. At that point, you come out of the meditation and you write the answers in the book, on your notebook, or on a computer, or on your phone. And then you use the act of intuitive writing in the journal, because again, the intuition is telling you the answers. It's not really your thinking mind, it's your intuition, because you just tapped into it in the meditative state. So once you do this a couple times, and if you feel challenged by this, please drop me a comment. I would love to help you just really, really achieve this and do it and experience it and feel awesome, because it is. It's once you get in the groove of it, you're like, whoa, I don't even want to stop doing this. I want to apply it to every area of my life. So then you can come out of the meditation and you do the writing, and then review what you wrote later that day, the next morning, and then you follow the next day's question in the same way. So basically, you read the question or listen to me say it, and then you meditate, and then you journal. That's it. It gets you answers. So today is day 2, and the question is the world right or wrong about who I am? How accurate are the descriptions you wrote about the external view of you yesterday on day 1, when the question was all about writing how the world perceives you? Though that is the image of you that you present to the world and how people identify you. But the question, the core of this is to determine, are you presenting your authentic self to the world? Because oftentimes when we're not presenting our authentic self, we're stuffing him or her down with food or hiding him or her behind fat. And I was there. Fat provides an excuse. Fat literally provides a hiding place, not only physically, a barrier on your body, but also mentally. If you don't feel good about yourself, and I'm speaking from experience, you don't want to go out and take risks in life. And so I remember Dr. Phil asked a question of somebody years ago, and it just blew my mind. He said, "What purpose is the fat serving you?" And of course, the person on his show was like, "What?" He said, "It's serving some kind of purpose for you, or you would have released it by now." And so when I realized that food and fat and the distraction and the discomfort and the guilt, shame, fear, all the stuff around it was sort of a self-sabotage, hide from the world, um, nightmare, actually. I was using it so I wouldn't have to take certain risks in life. But I think the misery of that far outweighed the work that I needed to do to resolve it, and therefore, I was very determined to make the change, and here I am. And I want you to be able to say that. I want you to be able to say that in 2021 and beyond whenever you're watching this. So again, day 2's question is the world right or wrong about who I am? How accurate are the descriptions you wrote about the external view of yourself? How are they correct? Again, envision yourself the way you hope to be physically and have that person, the future you, offer a perspective on those descriptions. How does this version of yourself shift the descriptive words? Let me say that one more time. Envision yourself the way you hope to be physically and have that person, the future you, offer a perspective on those descriptions. How does this version of yourself shift the descriptive words? So, what that means is to create a vision, a description of how you want to look and feel after you have made peace with food, changed your body, and created a life that reflects your authentic self. The act of visualizing is so powerful. It's what helped me lose 100 pounds and get super fit and be on Oprah. The act of visualizing is coupled with the act of writing because I wrote the vision and then I would read it over and over. And when you record it in your workbook, you have a record of it right here. You basically are writing the book on the future you. You're writing the book on the future you. So you get to keep reading it until you literally reprogram your mind. And that's what I've done. I've reprogrammed. I just don't eat certain foods. Zero desire. Zero. It's just not what I do. And so I reprogrammed myself. If I'm stressed, my old thing used to be, oh, pig out on sugar. That was my drug of choice. Now, if I'm stressed, I lace up my running shoes. I dance, I run, I bike ride, I do yoga, I meditate, I journal. I do all kinds of healthy outlets for stress instead of stuffing it down with food, which only creates more negative consequences for my mind and body and life. So, writing it out, how you want to be perceived and how you want to feel enables you to script your future. And then the act of bridging the gap between the disconnect of who you're presenting as now and who you really want to be will enable you again to push away all these habits that are blocking you from being your highest, best self. I also want to emphasize that this is not about weight numbers on a scale or the size on your clothing tags or fitting a certain standard that society has said is what you should be striving for as a woman or a man. It's about you deciding how you're going to look, feel, what size you are or aren't. It's all about your freedom and independence and power to craft the self and the life that you desire. It's not about other people's decisions. That's why the act of meditation is so crucial here, because it taps into that intuition that is uniquely yours. I believe the intuition is the voice of the soul. And depending on your spiritual beliefs, you can say that intuition is the way that the universe, the cosmos, source, creator, God speaks to us. You can also just say it's your higher voice, your best self, your inner voice, but it speaks the truth. You can also just say it's a gut feeling. I mean, it always steers us right. And so the power of that is that it shuts out the noise. It's not about other people's expectations or standards or um, all the things you think you should do and be. That's what makes us miserable. And now is a time in the world during the coronavirus pandemic, during the age of Aquarius, during all the sort of planetary shifts that are occurring that are allowing us to finally free ourselves from the constructs that are no longer serving us. And so now's the time for you to reconstruct, to script the self and the future that you really desire and deserve. And I'm here to help you. So, thank you for joining me for day 2 of the Power Journal 28-day weight loss challenge. I'm Elizabeth Ann Atkins, and please, please, please do the meditation here, meditation for weight loss here on the Two Sisters Writing and Publishing channel. It will guide you. All you have to do is sit back and listen and contemplate the question, and the answers will come. Write them down, and you will be writing the book on the new you and the new life that you're going to create, because you're going to make peace with food, make peace with your body, and that's going to free you to fly. So, thank you for letting me serve as your guide, and I will see you tomorrow. So, please check back. This is Power Journal day number 2, and I will see you on Power Journal day number 3. Good luck. If you have any questions or concerns, please drop me a comment. Please subscribe to the channel so you'll know every time I go live and upload a new video for the Power Journal Challenge. You can get your workbook on Amazon. I'll put a link in the description box here. And I will see you on the other side of these 28 days feeling amazing. Oh, and if you'd like to participate in a workshop that I'm doing with the Detroit Writing Room on Monday, January 11th, with a follow-up workshop the following month, February 8th, to see how it went, please join me for the Power Journal Challenge for Weight Loss at the Detroit Writing Room virtually. Go to the detroitwritingroom.com. I'll put a link here, and you can sign up and participate in this wonderful challenge. I did it last January, and a woman wrote to me and said, I lost 23 pounds after taking your class. So it really, really works. It worked for me, and it worked for somebody who had the booklet, worked the plan, and boom, lost the weight. I want that to be your story. So please join me here every night on the YouTube channel or or with the Detroit Writing Room. So visit the website and sign up, and I will see you hopefully in both places. Meanwhile, you can do this, and I'm here to help you. We are going to Power Journal 28-day weight loss challenge right here, right now. Let's do it. I'm Elizabeth Ann Atkins, and I will see you next.